Hi everybody, thanks for stopping by. So I wanted to start off with today with a couple of cards. I think that we can use some inspiration, right? We're kind of going through some rough times right now. So I wanted to pull a couple of cards to see what my spirit guides, spirit team want to share with you. How's that? So this is a deck that is very stiff. It's one of my many decks that I have. So I'm just gonna see what Spirit has to say to me, to share with you. What's interesting is I see this one that's flipped upside down. So let's see what this means. Huh. Wow. It says, softly, softly, the tender touch. And I think that's kind of like how we're feeling, isn't it? We just feel like we want to get back to this, the softness, but we're in a state of sadness. Let's see what else Spirit has to share with us. Oh my gosh. Doesn't surprise me when Spirit pulls some of these cards for us. Okay, the next card is the power of attraction. So what I get from this card is what we attract, we get, right? So what I believe Spirit is trying to tell us here is that when we are in the alignment of peace, you know, wanting the best for all people, that we will get what we ask for. So let's keep that in mind, huh? Let's keep that in mind. Let me see what else we have. What's interesting is I was told to pull the numerology deck. And so let's see what Spirit wants to share with us using this deck today. You know, it was pretty hard. I kind of was getting a little goofed up when I was filming my earlier videos because it was just goofy. But I just asked Spirit, you know, help me out, you know, and I just got, just do it. Whatever needs to be said is what needs to be heard. Here we go. Wow. The card that I get is health. So to me, this tells me that we need to take care of our health, because this anxiety and this angst that we're feeling is actually hurting us in our bodies. Even though it's not a physical punch pain, it's an emotional pain. It's where we need to really, excuse me, take care of our health in an emotional way. Okay, which is interesting because it's kind of what I was mentioning yesterday is, how do we comfort ourselves? How do we relieve this tension that we feel that vibrates in our body when we feel like we can't control what's going on? We might not be able to control what's going on out there, but that doesn't mean that we don't have a part that we can play, right? So my suggestion or an idea that may help us all is what I would call, when my astrology teacher, Miss Ann Ortley, would remind us all when we are feeling that agitation and that part of us that we just can't relax, or we can't feel like we're in our bodies, is to do what our spirit wants us to do, and that is do the moon that we have that is in our birth chart. Now, if you're not into astrology, that's cool. You know, and you don't believe it, that's cool too. But what if there is a way that we could at least, and maybe it could be temporary, but just a little bit, that maybe this might work. And as I suggested yesterday in my video, I came up with this idea because a friend had mentioned, well, you know, if we're feeling all this, well, give us some suggestions. And I had told her I'm not a doctor, but I know that what Aunt Orly would tell us is that to give us some calmness, some down to, you know, earth, I guess you would say, or just to kind of feel more in align with our bodies, is to do what our moon at the day of our birth. And what that means is, and you can go onto my website. It's you can find it. It's a free PDF file that you can either just look at or print off. That's whichever way you'd like. Again, it's at judyintheskies.com, and it's called Do Your Moon. And I actually printed it in pink today because if you watched my video yesterday, it was just kind of like a hodgepodge on 8.5 by 14 paper, and I even printed it in color. So, because I'm a Libra moon, so I like pretty things. Anyway, so for an example, if you were born in an Aries moon, you are ruled by Mars. And what does that mean? How would you calm yourself down in times like this, right? That means you would need to get up and be more, you know, assertive, like run. And if you can't run, perhaps walk, just move your body, right? Physical exertion, even if you could just move your hands, anything that takes you out of your headspace. If you're ruled by if you're a Taurus moon, I'm a Taurus moon. What makes me feel good is, you know, cooking, cleaning, you know, because I can go out and decorate, but I've got all my stuff. So if you could just do anything that requires the help of your moon, that will let you know what you need. If you are if you're a Virgo moon, you're ruled by Mercury. So that's communication and organization. So you might benefit from, you know, taking care of putting things together and cleaning and organizing, and maybe even helping other people do the same. If you're ruled by the Cancer moon, you're ruled by the moon itself. And that's more of the nurturer, you know, spending time at home in your sacred space and, you know, taking care of other people. So, I mean, there's a whole bunch. Obviously, there's 12 different signs. So please go to my website, you know, take a look at this. Maybe this will help you. And I do want to ask, if you know what your moon sign is and you go there and you go, well, I like this, or I even do this, please, on the comments below, let me know. Maybe we can add this to this, right? And we can help other people, you know, get some benefit out of this. You know, this isn't everything, of course. This is just something that I did really quick, and I just had to get it out there because I wanted to do my part. And I think that being said, I think that everybody else can contribute too. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know. I appreciate that because I want to grow with everybody here on my channel. So one other card I think I want to pull for you today was the Moonology card. Speaking of the moon, right? I think Spirit is amazing. Thank you. So let's see what the beautiful moon wants to say to you today, to all of us. Conclusions are within reach. A full moon eclipse. Okay, look at that. And you know what? I want to read this to you only because this is a great guidebook. So it's a full moon eclipse, and that's pretty amazing. As a matter of fact, today we actually have a new moon in Aquarius. Let's see. Full moon eclipse. Oh, we're in the back because it's, bear with me. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Please like and share and subscribe if you haven't already. Maybe this can help somebody you know. Full moon eclipse, full moon, come on. Okay, here it is. Okay. And just like that, the door slams shut. If you pull this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking is about to reach a peak or has just done so, and things are now out of your hands. Doesn't that sound like it? I mean, my God, does that not sound like what we're going through right now? I can't make this stuff up. Thank you, Spirit. It says, what you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for. So apparently we are all here because we were meant to be here. And I believe that. I really do. Okay. A way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. Isn't that what we're talking about? How do we become less stressed and to be able to calm ourselves down for even just a little bit at a time, maybe? Know that it's the right time, as hard as it might be. Forgiving someone for what they did could be the key to resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make it right, what they did, but releases it so that you can move on. So I'll let you take that for what it means to you. How's that? But I just really am amazed on how Spirit communicates with me, because I was so like at angst trying to figure this out, and I kept fluffing or buffing up, or whatever the hell you want to call it, screwing up. How's that? Let's kind of like tell you what it actually was. On my earlier videos, I was trying to record, and I just said, hey, I need your help. I really do. So again, I'm going to go ahead and show you. The first one is softly, softly. The tender touch is that we just need to be soft with ourselves, even though we're going through this really sad moment right now. Okay. And that power of attraction, what we think about is what we attract, right? So let's be positive and let's take care of ourselves, right? We really need to take care of ourselves, because we can only control ourselves. That's all we can do. And then, of course, I had the card for health. And I think that that's a beautiful message for us to remember, that we need to really take care of our health. And then the conclusions are within. So we are the ones that can take care of how we feel and how we control this whole situation by just going within and taking care of ourselves. All right, people. I appreciate you. I love you that you decided to tune in and see what Spirit had to say. And I hope this helps. Please let me know. Like, comment, share, and say a little bit of something. Maybe that you can help someone else that could use your thoughts and your ideas. All right. Thanks so much. Have a good day. Bye for now.